Hey everybody, how are you all doing? This is Dorothy. So this morning, I had an appointment at the NVA, and when I got up, I just felt like having some puff puff. So I got up early and I mixed some puff puff for myself, and here I am just frying it. Guys, since this whole thing happened, I'm really not, I don't know. I don't even know how I stay in this house. I don't know. I just know it's the grace of God. Imagine you staying alone and doing everything alone. You cook for just yourself. There's nothing apart from cooking for the children in my care. I just cook for myself when they leave in the evening. So I'm here alone by myself every day. But you know what? The joy of the Lord has been my strength. Yeah, the joy of the Lord has truly been my strength, because I kid you not, it's not an easy thing. But I thank God that He is God. Regardless of all this nonsense, all this whole thing flying around, the Lord has continually shown Himself as God. He's always with me in the day, in the night. When my emotions want to run all over me, God picks me up in His wings, under His wings, and try to console me with some, verses in the Bible and some things people talk to me. Sometimes I just have to go through all the comments to be able, to scale through a night. I just go through the comments on my videos and I see all the wonderful words, all the beautiful words, all the encouraging words from you all. And, that has been keeping me. I kid you not. That has been my source of strength and joy. And, looking at this whole thing and looking back and looking at all that happened, I don't know. I just feel that I owe everything to Him. I never knew I could survive this. To tell you the fact, the first day that this thing happened, I thought my life was gone. Yeah, I was crying in this house. I was shouting. My friends came because what I did that day was just to call people. Like, pick up my phone, I'll call this one, come, and I'll hang up. I'll call her, I'll dial the other friend. I say, come. I'll hang up, and I was dialing on my friends and calling them, and they were all trooping in here. Guys, it's good to have good friends. It's good to have good support system. It's good to have people who stand by you through thick and thin. All my friends came that night, and they started staying with me for more than a month. I didn't stay alone in this house. I did not sleep one day alone in this house. My friends were taking turn. My friend Mookie was here for more than 3 weeks. And then she said, Dorothy, I have to go, because if I keep staying here, you're not going to get strong. Let me just go so you can get strong. And there was no arrangement for anybody to come. So I was devastated that day. I was crying. I said, Mookie, you can't go. She said, my dear, I have to go. You need to heal. I need to go so that you start getting used to being by yourself. I will still be visiting, but I just have to go today. And she left. She didn't even, Mookie did not tell me, like, she didn't even give me a hint that she was going to leave that day, but she left. And when she left, I didn't even know who told Real Talk with Auntie Aduni. She showed up in the evening. She said, I'm going to be sleeping here. And she continued from where Mookie stopped. Guys, I tell you, that time I was just crippled. I was just food. Throughout that time, do I even know the road to my kitchen? Do I know whether I cook or not? I didn't feel like it. I felt like life was over. I felt like, my journey has ended. And truly, my journey would have ended that time if not for people like you who stood by me and said, you know what, we got you, girl. And you truly got me. So I'm just making this video so that you will see that you see at least a little bit of what I go through. So after making this puff, I decided to go to the NVA, but guys, I couldn't just do it. So I had to call my son from college. I said, get me Uber. So he got me Uber. I'm sorry, I didn't put that part here. He got me Uber, and I had to take the Uber to the NVA to take care of my business. Yeah, some puff dropped off from my shirt. So here I am at the NVA waiting for me to be called, and it didn't take me anything. I got there at exactly 8:20. My appointment was like 8:30, but I got there at 8:20, and I was able to get my business done. This was when I was done. I was just waiting for the Uber, because I told my son to call another Uber to take me home, and he got me Uber. I was waiting here for the Uber to come. Why am I saying this, guys? I'm just saying this just for you to know that I appreciate you all. And remember, the case is not going to die. The case is going on. Don't worry about it. Things are happening underneath. God is showing himself to be God. So don't worry about it. Thank you all for everything you do. God bless you, and I'll see you later.